New 150-story Trump White House hotel to break ground. The White House announced plans today to construct a 150-story luxury hotel directly on the South Lawn, finally answering the question no one was asking: what if the Washington Monument had a concierge? The proposed Trump International Hotel and Presidential Residence and Office Complex and Spa will rise majestically from what was once the site of the White House Easter egg roll, casting a shadow that officials say will provide much needed shade to Arlington Cemetery and parts of suburban Virginia. People come to the White House and they say, "This is nice, but where's the pool? Where are the tennis courts? Why isn't anything rotating?" said a spokesperson, gesturing at architectural renderings that appear to have been completed in gold. Sharpie. "We're fixing that," they said. "The project will feature 5 swimming pools, one for each day of the work week for people who don't work weekends, plus tennis courts, a helipad shaped like a T, and 3 rotating restaurants at increasingly impossible heights." A brief note on the math. Astute viewers and listeners will notice that the planned rotating restaurants are located on floors 50, 100, and 150, the latter being a full 50 floors above the building's actual roof. How? Well, when pressed on this apparent discrepancy, planners explained that the top floor of the top restaurant, called Trump Gold, will be suspended from a beautiful, incredible blimp tethered to the building's spire. "It's aspirational architecture," noted the project's lead designer. "The 150th floor represents where we're going spiritually, but the building itself stops at 100. I know, it's confusing. Critics have raised concerns about constructing a massive commercial development on federal parkland, blocking the view of the actual White House, and the structural challenges of building a skyscraper on what is essentially a lawn. "We've done the research," officials responded. "The ground is very firm, very solid. People are saying it's the firmest ground they've ever seen." The hotel will offer 2,000 luxury rooms, each featuring a view of either the Capitol building, the Lincoln Memorial, or, for rooms on the north side, the back of the original White House, which will be rebranded as the Cottage and converted into additional lobby space. Room rates will start at $3,500 per night, with the presidential suite on the 99th floor commanding $45,000, a price that includes breakfast, turn-down service, and proximity to power that cannot be quantified. The rotating restaurants promise to be the crown jewels of this crown jewel. Trump 50 on the 50th floor will rotate once every 4 hours and serve American classics, well-done steaks, hamburgers, and taco bowls, all prepared by a chef who definitely exists and has many Michelin stars. Probably. Trump 100, the restaurant at the building's pinnacle, will complete 1 rotation per hour and feature what the menu describes as international cuisine for people who prefer American cuisine. The signature dish will be spaghetti with ketchup, served on gold-rimmed plates. Trump Gold, the top restaurant floating serenely above it all in its majestic blimp, will rotate as conditions allow and offer a tasting menu priced at market rate, which will be determined by whatever the market will bear at the moment you ask for the check. Diners prone to motion sickness are advised to request seating in the building's single non-rotating restaurant, the Stable Genius Grill, located in the basement next to the parking garage. Floors 15 through 40 will house premium office space available for lease to businesses, foreign governments, and anyone who appreciates being close to the action. Amenities include high-speed internet, conference rooms with classified document storage, and stunning views of the Rose Garden, which will be relocated to a rooftop terrace on the 12th floor. Okay, of course. It's actually an improvement, noted a horticulturalist who asked not to be named, of course. Roses love being 12 stories up in a wind tunnel. Now, what about the White House itself? The historic 232-year-old mansion will remain standing, tucked cozily behind the new tower like a historic carriage house on a tech billionaire's estate. We're keeping it, officials assured preservationists. It has good bones. We're thinking about maybe a gift shop or one of those escape room things. People love those. Tours will still be available, though visitors should note the new route will require passing through the hotel's casino floor to access the East Wing. A timeline for greatness. Construction is expected to begin very soon and conclude very quickly, with officials projecting a completion date sometime between 2026 and the end of time, depending on permits. The project will be funded through a combination of private investment, foreign investment, and what budget documents describe as, we'll figure it out. It'll be fine. When asked whether a 100-story building with the 50th story flying high above that in the air on the White House lawn might face any legal or constitutional obstacles, the spokesperson smiled. Have you seen the Supreme Court lately? We're good, baby.